here and we're live.
Was not presented before podcast.
Hell, I feel like I'm in the kitchen. Like, like your parents ever tell you like never have your like arms like your sleeves out or like no shirt on in the kitchen because like food be out.
Nah, it made that saying you stink, fool.
No, it wasn't that. I just think having like armpit near food like openly if you're not in, like an outdoor function, it's kind of like I'll look at you crazy like like as dudes, I kind of like I can understand like dudes really don't care. But as a woman, I could kind of see like my mom really be like, "Son, I put a shirt on."
So if your girl got feel me in the kitchen, they cooking your food, you wouldn't eat it because like, you got
No,
your
no, no, no,
armpits
no,
out.
no, 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 no.
Uh,
Well, but no, I'm saying like when you grow as you age, you do what you want to do. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
So that's where that comes from. But how you doing tonight, cousin? You know what I'm saying?
I'm good, cuz. I'm trying to goddamn, beat Madden right now. You feel me? Not mad cheat you. I say this every episode. Madden be cheating, cuz it really come down to it. And so I'm trying to beat Madden right now. That's what I'm
I
trying to
feel
do.
you. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Finally got the setup.
Okay, you got everything together. You wanna go get a mic?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta get the clip. Oh, I gotta find what happened to the clip. We were talking about pops. It's somewhere. I feel like it's somewhere in the bin. It might be in my bin in my closet. I don't know. But
It was the mic he was DJing with.
you know, this mic I just been had just sitting around the crib.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so
I
once I
said
get
you was dissing the podcast, man. Don't tell me you was dissing the stream.
you said what?
I said you was dissing the stream.
Oh,
You had the mic. You feel? So you was dissing to do this shit. Like,
oh wow. No, no, my dad bought this when we first started. I just never used it because we ended up getting around each other. Well, getting in
so
person.
you ungrateful. That was it. Not just playing. I'm just playing, cause
That's crazy.
I just miss it. How you doing, cuz?
Man, blessed. Feel great. Feel good. No, 11:30 on the East Coast, but hey, we thugging. You know what I'm saying? We
Man,
thugging.
we ain't got to do too long, man.
Because look, I'm in a good mood. That conversation, as you could hear, really got me kind of. I like the debate, and especially when
I,
I know I'm whooping that ass. When it come to debating, oh yeah, we could go all night. Cause I want,
I heard the back end of the conversation. What the conversation was about?
well, like I said, it, ironically enough, we could talk about this first topic. Diddy and all what's going on. It kind of aligns with that. So in a lot of the
It don't feel slow ass, dude. What the, bro? Oh my goodness.
So, like the title said, they found the dealer. Diddy on the run. It's kind of messed up. I ain't gonna lie. That man really said forget his kids. Like his kids was in his LA home, was in the LA residency chilling, and all you hear is Homeland Security, get on the ground.
They said Diddy didn't run away though. They said Diddy was there. I thought they said they arrested Diddy and his kids.
That man Diddy, I have yet to see a report come out that says
Look at
Diddy.
the Instagram. I think it was along the line like they arrested Diddy and his kids. They didn't take anything, but the way that the FBI went about it was wrongful. Something like that. But it might be a statement his lawyer put out type.
You talking
But
about
go
the
look.
TrapSet group chat?
Yeah, maybe a trust sale. Go look in my personal message. I know I sent it in one of them. I had to. Maybe I did. Let me make sure.
Hey, we got the young Don in the building.
What it do? Trap crew.
TSN.
TSN.
Then
Trap
Hey,
set stand up.
trust it.
hey,
Trust
man. Hey. Oh man, gotta love it.
Oh, I see the title, bro.
It
What we
said
talking
his.
about?
It said
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Diddler is crazy.
they said okay. So his attorney put out a statement that said yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by the authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. Mr. Cohn was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has the ability to travel been restricted in any way. The unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations or civil
False.
liability with any of these
Accusation.
allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Oh, well, so I guess they didn't say they arrested him, but he did cooperate with authorities.
But this is the thing though. You do people forget that's his son's last name too. So that's why I'm kind of like, are they talking about his son?
They had to be. I mean, this dude fled the country, did he not?
Oh,
Actually, they got
well, I
proof
mean,
that he fled the country. They found
oh, for real. So they was talking about
his
Mr.
flight
Combs' son,
tracker.
Mr.
Y'all finna say I think they was talking about his son because I know they said like they it's been confirmed his kids were there. That's a confirmed story.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. They did, yeah.
but
I
everybody
watched.
else, mm,
Damn, bro. It look bad, bro. I'm telling you, he went where Tupac is, bro. Wherever they had Tupac, they where Diddy went.
but you know what's
Mm.
crazy though? All this happened because Casey opened Pandora's box. I ain't gonna lie. Have you seen this new Kalani like photo that's floating around too?
Line with her ooh, Lord have mercy.
Just as
What?
a side note, I'm like,
I
wow.
licked them ass, bro.
I was like, hey, that's what you call a fit woman, right? Ugh.
She do something to me, cuz.
But no, I seen another
Let me
post
look this
yesterday.
up.
Somebody reported, well, somebody on Twitter reported, but he's a pretty credible source. Diddy's personal love ear LLCJ is currently grounded on a Caribbean island. TMZ reports, though there's no evidence yet that he is actually on the plane. He landed
Man.
in Antigua as a fuel stop. However, it's unclear if Bad Boy is on the plane. We'll continue to keep you updated as more info comes. And people don't realize that's actually public information.
I ain't gonna lie, at this point they just bored, cuz. Well, what happened to Epstein? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hold up, y'all saw this about? Y'all already talked about him breaking away from all the stuff he owns.
Oh yeah, he did that as soon as Casey came out.
Yeah, bro. I just saw it on my Twitter, bro. They said he sold all his shares of Revolt TV, and then Sean John was removed from retail stores. He no longer owns Ciroc or De Leon spirits.
Well, people don't
Like he tried to
understand.
break ties with everybody.
Well, people don't understand though. With Ciroc and Deleon, he never owned anything. People forget he was really just a promotional aspect to that, and people assumed he owned everything. But in reality, his ownership was a small, minute part of it, from what I understand. Um,
Mm.
but you know what's crazy though, and you know why they say it's an anonymous buyer? Because I can guarantee you, once this transaction goes public, it's not another person; it's another entity that bought it.
Another one of his entities.
Yeah,
Oh, you talking about Delion Ciroc?
no, well, that bought the other shares that of what he owned. All he did was just make a double transaction. He sold it to an entity that can't be legally pursued to the company, so that way he could retain ownership through an entity and probably get his back end off of that.
So you think he's still gonna be straight?
Man, look, this man has messed off $1 billion in spending in his career of how long he's been in the game. I'm sure he has offshore accounts, crypto hard wallet, cold wallets. Like he got the whole shebang. Like they had like the whole escapade was said he had a digital dude that encrypted all the stuff. So he got it. He gonna be alright. And I'm sure, and plus he's crossed enough paths in his life around the world to get around people that move like this illegally.
Mm.
So, but like I said, it's crazy. Not gonna lie, it's crazy.
The game pissed me off, bro.
Go ahead and get up out of there. No, you ain't get up out of the big dog.
Hey, that what you been up to, man?
Oh yeah, Jay. Where you been at? What you been on?
He jumping,
Drake.
breaking state
I
records,
said Jay.
jumping 6'6".
Yeah, I've been focused on track the last 2-3 weeks.
What you
Just
just jump? You just broke the record, then.
no, I was an inch off. I tried to go for it though. So I jumped 6'6" last Friday, broke my set a new PR for myself, and then I tried to break the record. Right now it's 6'7". I didn't want to push it too far. My legs were a little tired. I tried to do 6'7.5" just to get it, but I grazed it. I think coming down with my leg just barely. But I think I should be able to get it by district next week or like area regionals. So I can get it in the next 2 weeks, I think. But I got invited to Texas Relays this weekend, so we're headed down there Friday. I'm ready to compete in that. Still high jump, and really I'm more focused on the opportunity just because there's gonna be coaches there, high school or not high school, other high school athletes there, college athletes that can probably give me some tips on like recruitment and just like coach me over my form and stuff, and then it's just overall a good opportunity, good experience. Especially if I make it to state, it's like I'll know what to expect come state because state's at the same stadium as relays for us or Texas relays. So UT Austin.
Oh, that's dope.
But
That's
yeah,
real dope.
so yeah, that's I'm looking forward to that this weekend.
You know,
Doing some big things, man.
salute to that. Much success on the way. Well deserved. Dang. You already know what to do. Shoot, just go out there and perform like you've been doing.
Exactly. Just compete.
That's fine. I know. I feel like track in Texas is a hard, like that in itself is like in like the same category of how like people get like football down there.
Well, I mean, I've been seeing debates about, Texas track versus Florida track, Cali track, but I think Texas just shut everybody up because I don't know if you saw,
Oh, that 4x1.
um, yeah, that 4x1, they ran a 38.9, I believe, and got first, and Duncanville ran like a 39-second 4x1 and got second place. Then a 40-second 400 got third, fourth place. So it's like
I ain't gonna
we're running the same times as college athletes, professionals, and we're only getting second, third place. It's like yeah, Texas track. I feel like is track in Texas. I think Texas produces the best track athletes.
I ain't gonna lie, man. The Florida
That's just
athletes
my
different,
opinion,
bro.
though.
They down there running
It is
Look,
true.
Florida athletes
the
different,
speed.
but I'm a strong believer though. If I had to choose, Texas. It's just it's Texas. Texas is different. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie.
I would say
I'm
Texas for
choosing a
track.
Florida
I
sprint
say
over
football.
Texas sprint ahead of that.
I don't know. I would say Florida football over Texas football.
Well, I said sprinter. Like if I was using if I was choosing a state, if I was 100 meter dash, and I would choose Texas versus Florida, I'm choosing Florida.
But see, but football is a very interesting conversation because Texas takes it serious, and I know like Florida takes it serious, but like people really be like skipping over Georgia, Bama, like
Nah, they do have some
like
nice.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
Alabama
like
is nice.
and honestly too, and it's a numbers thing for the most part, really, because Texas is so big, but also it's like the amount of money that these schools pull together because in Texas, you will have one major high school for the whole city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, now based off population and
Yeah.
stuff, like you'll have some that have more, but for the most part in Texas, like Allen, Texas, and some of them, like there's probably only two high schools, maybe three. When me and Kobe Cuzzo grew up, Bernard County, it was what Cuzzo like 6, 7 high schools.
Yeah.
And our county wasn't even that big for real, for real. Like people could have went to like less high schools, but people just wanted their own time. And so all the talent ended up getting divvied up between. proximity to high schools.
South Haven, Olive Branch,
DC, Lake
DC.
Warren, Horn Lake, Center Hill, all the way out there, and then Lewisburg.
Center Hill had their quarterback. Damn, that nigga was so cold.
But it's
I'm pretty
crazy
sure.
is now all the schools now besides Lewisburg, even then I think Lewisburg might be up there actually. I don't know. All the schools like everybody's 6A. Because at one point some folks was 6A, some was 5A, 4A. So, but that's a whole tangent for another day. Um, so like I said, they found the diddler, and you know what's even more crazy? Though?
That literally looking at.
Hey, I'm finna
What
share.
did he diddle with?
I don't know, cuz you tell me. You
Hey,
know?
male prostates, nigga. That's what I.
Oh, now that's crazy work.
Oh, y'all saw they're using the phrase "no Diddy"
No
now.
Diddy. Male
That's the new
prostates,
word
no
for
Diddy. No
24.
cap.
Bro, look at this. Like they showing like I don't even know. Like I just be wondering, like, how did they already get access to this? Like, do they not know like it's a severe process to get this like type of footage? Unless somebody
What?
went in there after the police got done going in there.
Well, it's not that hard.
What's
Y'all,
this?
y'all know how like vulnerable this shit is. Like, if it's on the internet, it's accessible.
No, I'm not saying because it's not accessible. I'm saying like these folks real deal already had this info like this video from the raid. Like this is supposed to be official raid footage. Unless it
But they
says
got
well
down. Let me
actually no
see.
take that back.
I mean,
This
they
says
had the
oh
news and shit there.
take that back. No, it says shows aftermath. But look, they running that man
Oh, you
safe.
can't.
They
You
brought that
can't.
man safe cause oh
Of course, they looking for them hard drive. The booty hole on the bit.
bro, I know some like
I'm
like
trying to figure out how they worry more about this nigga than goddamn that white boy. Where that white boy? With the list, Jeffrey Epstein. They need to be
oh
worried
I
about
was
that nigga.
like boy.
They worry about the diddler, boy. They need to be worried about them kids over there on that island. No cap.
Let's see. That's a we'll see, and that's where we were reminded the level of power construct in America and who really runs America.
No
Because
cap.
people on that list and Epstein's list are politicians of severe class and recognition in
Get
America
their
that would
ass
make
out of there.
America look crazy into the
Get
world.
their ass to because they is crazy. Every country got their problems, right? You feel?
Well, that's true. Every country gonna have their problems, but I'm just saying, like, when it gets to a national representation, like Diddy don't represent America, and the people that's involved in this, they represent like they represent on the boards of some of these like executive label, like being executives on labels and stuff. So they represent that, which are international companies, but they're not. They don't have as much influence. Hey Jay, I think he needs some coach tips.
Nah, go ahead. My fault. My fault. Excuse my language, YouTube.
I was gonna say, watch profanity, big dog.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. It's just like when Madden cheats you out of something. Like I wish I could show y'all my gameplay right now. So it's like I'm not making any bad decisions. It's just because my quarterback is a 70 overall, he just decides to throw whatever the hell he want to throw. Like
But
I just
we got look, hey, just run a bubble screen, RPO bubble screen,
they can't even throw this shit, man.
Zulu left, Zulu right.
Oh, my fault, but go ahead, go ahead. What about the
You
dinner?
good? You are good. Uh, I think I was just saying like Brendan is somebody safe, like, and then they said they confiscated all his electronics.
Oh yeah, they about to scan
And
all them
I just be thinking though,
forensics.
like, y'all really like they really think. Well, I guess you could back channel stuff. That is correct because
Nah,
you could back you could
I'm
back
taking the
off
class right now.
you could back off some stuff to find something that's been deleted. But in the same sentiment though, I would have hoped after what happened with Casey, like he would have
You can't get
did
rid of
something.
it. there's nothing that you can do to your device to wipe the data completely clean. Like you can delete everything off your phone, and I can plug it up to this software. The only thing I need is a storage device that equals the amount of gigabytes you have on your phone, the storage you have on your phone. That's all I think I need. And I can look up everything you deleted, you got on your phone, messages. Like the forensics is a real thing. No cap. No cap. And they look through all this shit.
I believe you, cuz trust me. I believe you.
I'm just saying, like, shit, it wasn't no way around. All the way around, he had to destroy it. Like, then they need to destroy it and delete and throw it away in the Congo somewhere. Like, he
He
should
just
have took it on the plane with him. Goddamn, threw it out the window. If he got any footage on some Raymond Reddington type shit, no cap.
hey, just in case you don't know the reference,
Hey man, this nigga sorry, man. This nigga sorry, man.
I'm gonna say,
This
cuz
nigga sorry.
might just be time.
What?
Go ahead, hey, let it ride.
Bro,
See playing Madden, bro. That hope is not realistic.
Hey, I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. But if y'all have any more other comments, we could transition into the Baltimore Bridge. I will be sharing my screen
Oh
shortly.
no, that was crazy.
oh, I think this is setup. I think you know what I think this is. I think this is leave the world behind in real life. That's what I think. It is. I think this like the assault bait. Like y'all think we playing sight type shit. No cap.
Well, it's
No, for
true
real.
though. I mean, like the odds, the power goes out 2 times, and both times you're still beelining towards the bridge or that support beam on the bridge. Is like I don't know. That had to have been intentional to some
This,
degree.
this is my thing. This is my thing, Jay. And you know maybe Brevin can pull it up and they have reports on it. But I want to know at what point did the power go out the first time? And why at no point somebody decide to use their telephone or any phone that's on the boat? Because I'm sure all of them they had probably have an emergency phone that works if case something goes out, a satellite phone or something some sort. Why nobody decide to alert anyone to close down the bridge? Like it's not like you didn't know the bridge was coming up or wasn't there unless you just didn't see it on your maps. And now you feel, but even then, you know that route. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm back.
Maybe they didn't know their route, and that's why they was headed there. But either way, like you have a map of that area, you know what bridges are there, you know which routes you can take. If you knew you was headed in a certain direction, due north, whatever the case may be, why you didn't call somebody? Hey, bro, y'all need to shut down the bridge. We making a beeline.
Well, it's one of those things because
true.
can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound a little distant, but yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah.
So what my understanding is that this bridge, this the route that they went. That's the only route you could get to that port in Baltimore. You have to go under the bridge, and the bridge as it sits currently is able to. It has the clearance needed for when they have a full cargo. And for some odd reason, shout out to our dog, not you know what I'm saying, doing his engineering thing. Yeah, pretty much the bridge just cut power. Um, in a
The
very,
bridge cut
I
power.
mean, not the bridge, the boat could just cut power. It's saying it lost power as it was navigating, and like, hey, that just speaks to technology. The scary part about technology, um, that
But
everything electronic once it goes down.
I just don't see. I don't see why at any point if any boat is heading that direction, they need to shut the bridge down from goddamn like a train. Like you know it's coming. Shut the bridge down. Let this motherfucker clear. Make sure it clear, and then we can let the traffic go. Like it. Why? I don't know, man. I just feel like I said, bro, it's some lead the world behind type shit going on with that one, bro. Talking about the GPS system went down, nigga. Okay, use your other electronics to let people know. Hey man, y'all want to get the police out there, man. We headed towards the bridge. Our GPS, all right, the boat shut down one time. Goddamn, might shut down again. We don't know what's wrong. Let's get some, you know what I'm saying? Like this, nobody thought to do that. The boat couldn't been moving that goddamn fast. You feel me? I don't know.
I mean, look, it's believable that this happened. I mean, well, not believable it happened, but it happened. So I don't know how to really elaborate further on it. Ooh.
I'm just stating my hypothesis. I'm stating my hypothesis. That's what I think happened, guys. And then when it come out in the report, it come out like that, and it happen like that. Y'all just say, you know what I'm saying? I'm the knower of all things. Just say, all hell Kobe.
I'm finna share my screen with
No
y'all.
cap.
Y'all can see something.
I'm predicting the future, bro. That's so Kobe. You feel me?
Hey,
This
y'all
I
see
had
it?
to do. No cap.
Can y'all see my screen?
No.
Not yet.
Bow. Here we go.
What you think, Jay?
So this is a close up from the bridge.
It was too close to that support. Like I feel like any good captain would have, known to go under the highest part of the bridge. Maybe that's just me, but
Not said send the link to him.
yeah,
My
this
fault.
definitely had to be
Uh, can you forward it to him?
set up
Though? I
somehow.
sent it to you. You
He said the power tripped and the backup generator tried to cut back on, but the ship crashed before the captain could gain control. That's what I'm saying, though. Even when the power first tripped, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
but
when you alert people, cuz, like, hey,
but
bro.
see, but you can't. But because of realistically, that bridge isn't an automatic bridge because it has the clearance. So telling them to shut the bridge down, you gotta think about it. That person that's gonna get that phone call should be available at night to get that phone call and get where he needs to get where he need to be. But at the same time, it's like that's
Yo, yo, yo.
em- Emergency service should. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't have as a captain, bro, at any point you lose control of your goddamn boat, man, you headed towards any structure element. Period. I feel like
Nah. Yo, can y'all hear me?
structural object. You should
yeah,
feel. Yeah, I can hear you.
yeah, you're
You
glad.
should. You know what I'm saying. You should alert somebody. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I'm
knowing
gonna
what
let,
happened
you know
to it.
what?
I'm
I'm
just
gonna let
saying he
the
should
man
have said
himself not speak on it because you would have more information about how that process probably goes. Go ahead, not.
So first off, the boat was going fast as hell. It just don't look like it because it's water. So that boat was probably going 60 to 70 miles per hour. And that's heavy as hell when you're trying to carry cargo. And you gotta think about it, cargo is heavy as hell, so it's a force reacting downward on the ship. So the thing what happened was when people was like, well, why the hell the general why the hell the power cut out? It was because when you're reacting with two forces, which is the wind and the cargo moving towards water, bro, that cause sometimes, honestly, to be honest with y'all, on those type of ships big like that, sometimes the power do cut out because it's a lot of swaying on the ship due to the motion of the water. But not only that, you gotta realize the area they was in, they in fucking up in northeast Baltimore, right on the river. So what I'm saying is it's a lot of wind power. Then you going 70 miles per hour. So when he probably seen that bridge, he probably seen it at the last minute, which caused him to like try to hurry up and slow down, which sometimes allows the power to go out. But then when the power came back on, the generator kicked in, but the generator could only kick in enough time before it hit the bridge. So what I'm saying is when that generator kicked in, he was already crashing into the bridge because of the simple fact that he lost control of power. So when you lose control of power, you lose control of the motherboard, which controls the ship as the captain. So it's just like trying to catch a car. You know what I'm saying? When you driving, you going 80 miles per hour, it's like you trying to catch a car at the last minute. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, he's carrying fucking tons of fucking cargo.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't
My
supposed to be going that fast anyway at all.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you going 70 miles per hour, and because I don't know if you
And all
writing your
this is at
assumption.
1 o'clock in the morning.
And another thing is, even if that's the only route that he could take, it's no way that you telling me before he left the
Yeah, that's
port
the
that
only
he didn't
way.
know. But I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
it's no
mean,
way that
In the port of
before he
Baltimore,
left the
they're saying that that's the only way you can get to the port in Baltimore is under that
okay.
bridge. So
Well,
that's like it's
no,
like
what
not
that.
I'm
not
saying
not
is
not necessarily, not necessarily because the boat was just here a week before last. I mean, really, the boat was here last week in Virginia.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, nah, that ain't the only route. But if we comfortable with that route and we took that route so many times, we're gonna continue to take that route.
I'm
well.
what I'm
So
saying is
my
to
point
get
is
to the
there
port.
was a route. My point is if there was a route planned before the captain took off. It's just
Yes,
like with
yes,
flying. There's a route
yes.
planned. So what I'm saying is, you telling me at no point he knew that there was a bridge coming up, and I'm curious on what point he lost power the first time, and you couldn't tell me that he didn't know that there was a bridge coming up, and he just lost power, and he don't know if he's able to gain it back, and if he can. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah, you right. They do. They do know that it's a bridge coming because the same way the airlines have air traffic control, we do
right,
too on water. So,
exactly.
but the thing is though is he was going so goddamn fast that to the point
This
to
was over.
where it was over with. It's no minor adjustments you can make, bro. It's like an 18 wheeler going 100 miles per hour trying to stop on a dime.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
and then
saying?
I'm trying to say what I don't know what I would even do in this situation, bro. If I got a boat going 70 miles per hour, I wouldn't even think to call the police. I'd be trying to goddamn steer that hoe out the way. Something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, that's all it was. I mean, then
But
you could
actually,
honestly, when you put it like that, though, Kobe, you actually got a better chance of living on the road pushing a 18 wheeler 100 miles per hour than you do in water with tons of cargo, because water is thin. The only thing that balance a boat is the ballast tanks and also the cargo. So what it is ballast tanks is we fill our ships up with the outer layer of water. So basically, what that is y'all just see the plates of okay, shit. We just thinking it's cargo at the bottom of the ship, but no, it's actually water's ballast tanks there to balance the shit out and give it some weight to where it won't just tilt over to one side. But when you going 100 miles per hour, or you going 70 to 60 miles per hour, and then he probably I'm not even gonna lie, he probably took a badass angle because the way he looked, he didn't even look like he cleared the damn bridge all the way. It looked like he was on the short end of the bridge.
Yeah. Well, and I'm looking for a map because I'm gonna show Cuzzo that the port of Baltimore only got one way in, one way out.
Yeah, yeah,
There's no multiple exits to that.
and I'm not this and the thing is because look, I'm not arguing their point. You absolutely right in it. Is this the case? I'm saying I don't know, but I'm saying if that's the case, it's one way in and one way out. There's no way in hell that he didn't have a route plan to say, hey, this is the bridge here. And I want to know
yeah,
at what point
yeah.
did his power go out the first time, and he knew he was headed towards the bridge at 70 miles per hour, that he didn't think to call for emergency service to shut down the damn bridge. But maybe he wasn't thinking that. Like I said, you going 70 miles per hour, you thinking about your life, your people on your boat, you trying to get the boat out of harm's way, like you know
People
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
bridge
Huh?
said people on the bridge.
You feel me? So like he probably think he got all this shit running in his mind. He ain't thinking to call nobody. He's like, shit, I'm trying to
I
do what
mean,
I
at that
can to
point,
save.
when you going 70 miles per hour, you really can't call nobody. Cause by the time you pick up the phone, you was gonna get the same result that happened. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, true.
Because
Yeah, true.
it's nothing like with a plane and shit. Y'all got to realize like you got time to land, you got time to plan because you so far in the fucking air before you hit contact. With a ship, you don't have this shit because you can either sink right away or you gonna hit some shit. So
True.
yeah, that's the same thing. But I can tell y'all what to expect. Um, from this point on, they definitely will have escorts traveling with these ships. until they clear all the bridges that are in their routes. Before they actually allow them to go and venture off by
Yeah.
themselves. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of fucked up, man. But I mean, that's why you gotta be careful on what you're doing with these ships and stuff. Like that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. First hand experience today. Shit, I went down in one. I went to the bottom of a ship today. I'm talking about, bro, to the point to where I'm in between the outer layer of the ship and the base of the ship. Like like in between, like the frame of it and the real part
The
of it. I'm
water.
talking about, yeah, like I can't even turn my body, fool, because we had to fit through these little tiny holes. But I'm just telling y'all how in depth a ship go. You have to go down there and make sure everything all right, bro. Like these ships is nothing to play with. Like them, they will sink on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But in that case right there, you just can't be going that fast when you know you got a bridge that you finna come upon, especially when it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Then they were trying to get home. Their wife and kids, nigga.
Nah, I mean, it's just like when you driving on the road, you think you got a free shot to just go because it look like a clear road. That's probably the same thing you was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
But
I
you
do shit
can't do
all the
that though,
time. Yeah.
especially in a windy ass city like Baltimore. Baltimore windy. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
what I was
sit
about to
right
say
off the
too. I
water.
feel like the current changed for real, for real.
Yeah, and it probably did. You know what I'm saying? He probably was swifting through 70 miles per hour. And then, bro, when you get close to a bridge, bro, you have to slow down because you don't know what's coming your way. You don't know, what I'm saying? Then you got to kind of scale it out, like make sure I clear this motherfucker. But not only that, you got to make sure as well, too, like, what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing to jeopardize the swaying of this motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Because the wind acting on it, then you going 80 miles, then the damn cargo holding it down. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain shit you can't do as a captain. You know what I'm saying? When you taking charge of these ships and stuff. Luckily, it was just a cargo ship, so I mean that just means all the cargo got fucked up, which is gonna be trillions of dollars. But the good thing about it is, like, what I'm saying, if it was a real boat, it probably like another type of boat. It would have had people on there, and more people would have been dead. But when you just got cargo and shit like that, I mean, people still lost their lives and rest in peace. But
Rest in peace.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But it's just an unfortunate scene, bro, when you see something happen like that because it's like, damn, like the only thing you had to do was just slow it down to like 40 miles per hour and just see what's coming your way.
Take your time,
Yeah, and what caused the lights to go out? A lot of people like, what caused the lights to go out? I mean, well, shit, that shit happened more than what y'all think. Like that happens. That's okay. The lights are gonna flicker, but the thing about it is, he was going so fast, and when they flicked off, he like, oh shit, I can't see, but I know I'm coming up on the bridge. And then when the generator kicked in, he like, oh, okay, now I can see. Then that's when he kicked back off and he hit the bridge.
Yeah,
So, what I'm saying? Really his backup generator didn't react the way it was supposed to, but it probably didn't react the way it was supposed to because all the force that was reacting on this damn boat.
yeah. Yeah.
but I'll say this though. I'm reading a post. Um, it said the same thing you said about losing power. Not enough, but and definitely not enough to steer off the way it did. So there's a possibility that this may have been, well, somewhat intentional to an extent, but that's neither here nor there. Shared that
Leave the
there are
world behind. I'm telling you.
roughly 440 to 100 vessels that are immediately impacted about to make port in Baltimore, which will be rerouted to the port of Virginia.
Yeah, so they're gonna come our way in Norfolk.
So this possesses immediate security safety concerns as the port will be overrun for the
Yeah.
next several months. So pretty much through the end of the year. Uh,
Yeah, they're so what this
So
basically
you
saying
telling me
is they're not gonna be using that shipyard in Baltimore. They're gonna relay all their work
to
down here
Virginia,
to where I am in Norfolk, Virginia. Because we
anything?
have three different shipyards here.
but you
So
should say, cuz
Knock on wood, but I hope nothing happened in Virginia. Goddamn.
No, I don't think it will, bro. I mean, we work
It's
for
for the
good.
military down that bit.
Yeah, yeah. Not only that, yeah. I mean, on my side of things, we fucking with the Navy and the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
And then on
Uh,
top of that, so read a little bit down. It's a logistical nightmare. We talk
Relocate traffic, bro. So they stopped the
backlog.
port, shut that shit down, relocate the traffic. I don't know.
Uh,
I'm just saying the Wi-Fi just went down, goddamn, 2 months ago, bro. Now ships, GPS systems, and everything else going down and shit. I'm just saying generators and shit. I'm just saying.
one
I'm
ship,
no conspiracy theorist,
one
but
ship go down, and everybody talking about.
yeah,
I'm
that's
no
what I'm
conspiracy.
saying. Like,
Yes.
if you thinking like that though, it's got to be something on that ship to allow somebody to want that motherfucker to sink down. Like, why just that ship at 1:30 in the morning?
I mean, well, it's a lot of reasons.
And then sometimes that nigga made. I'm not gonna. Oh shit, my bad. We screaming, but
I was gonna say, hold on. Let me finish this post real quick, and I'll let you say it.
uh,
Um, but it says it's not being known what supply chains could be impacted, but not just that. Port Authority will also have to have their ears to the ground for potential dangers inside the containers. We've all had the gut feeling that things would severely intensify this year. For the rest of it, provide country keep God close. But I got a video that shows the outline of how basically the path for this ship occurred. So I'll share my screen if y'all want to see that. But y'all can talk. Y'all can just see the video. Talk.
yeah, I was just saying, bro. Like, it's real unfortunate, but you know what I'm saying, man. He probably hit something first that we didn't see. Cause sometimes, bro, these ships are so wide that, especially cargo ships, they get fucked up more than any other ship. And I guarantee you, he hit something before he hit that bridge.
So as you can see here, this is supposed to be the path line that boat took. The boat took coming out of the port.
I mean, yeah, that's about normal. You do that, yeah. And that boat is from Singapore. That's not an American boat. The Dolly is from Singapore.
And I guess that's why you say it seems intentional because if you look at the last few seconds of it,
That whole
it's
spit
going,
the fuck up.
it's going like it looked like it's going straight, and then somehow, some way, in the last 10 seconds of it, well, really even 5 seconds, it just veered off into the support beam.
Yeah,
So
like
you telling me not even within a goddamn 3 miles of it taking off, it reached 70 miles per hour and ran into the damn bridge?
yeah, and
That's why they're saying report. Well, that's
but
why
but 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 then
they
again,
see
bag it up,
the
Brevin. I'm finna show you how force react and change the difference between stuff. Bag it up a bit. When you look at this hard ass curve he took, he probably was already going 70 right there, right?
To get the
So
boat to
when we
turn
talk,
around.
yeah, when we talking about right here, he's going about 70. So when you do that, you got to think about it, bro. You're carrying cargo that weighs tonnage. So when you do this, bro, you acting with water and wind, your boat is gonna try to shift a little bit, and it's already swaying due to the waves of the water, right?
You
So
just hit a U-turn. Yeah.
and you just hit a U-turn when he could have really when he could have really just came out of there and pulled straight out and just took it on 40. See, if he was taking it 40 right here, that would have been fine. And then he would have seen what he needed to see. He would have seen, okay, I see that coming up. I'm gonna get over a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? But it looked like he just lost control because he was just going too fast.
because like right here at the 32 second in the last 6 seconds, you see that arrow just takes a sharp turn, like it was
Yeah,
adjusted.
yeah, you see that? Yeah, yeah, you're right. Good one pointing that out. When you take that short turn like that, bro, y'all gotta realize it's a cargo. I'm telling you out here, like it's tonnage on there. So you can't just do that at an instance, bro. That's like driving an 18 wheeler, but that's harder because you're on water.
So this sharp turn shouldn't happen. If this
No,
sharp
it
turn
should
did
never
happen,
happen. It should never
it could
happen.
never happen.
Yep.
Not yeah, that's why they saying it could be intentional, just due to the simple fact of how straight the line was when once it was approaching the bridge, as if it was going through its normal path, and it just makes a sharp V line into the support beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
he could have took it. You don't have to take a goddamn quick ass U turn, dude. He got to go 40 miles per hour to turn. Well, I guess you got to go a
Well,
certain amount to
when
turn
you're
the boat
going, like
around.
you said,
You
when
have
you're
to
going against the current,
force.
this
Yeah,
amount
you
of
right.
weight, the water,
Yeah, you
like
right. You
it's a
right.
lot of factors that dictates how much speed on
Yeah,
average you should go.
You
And
should
granted,
be
yeah,
like
you
taking
right.
them.
Knox said, he could have been going 70 or he could have been going that speed, but it just all depends on how much weight was on there. And from what the reports are saying, it was about 95,000 tons on that boat.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And
you right. You right.
that's
You
just
need
what's
some
on
force
top of it. We're not even talking about the
About the
boat
boat,
itself.
with the
yeah.
boat.
So I
God rest they
mean,
soul.
yeah, I mean, you know that. I mean, bro, it ain't had nothing to do with no lights. Don't pay attention to the lights, bro. That shit happen more than all too much. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot of times.
So
It
it's
just,
like a captain error.
yeah, it was definitely a captain mistake. Definitely, definitely,
Well,
definitely.
wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. I'm finna research something because then that made me think about something.
That
You
was
said the
definitely a
boat was
captain.
from?
Huh?
Bro, I'm done with this fucking game, bro. I'm sick of it.
That's all I
I
told you.
mean, it's the same thing similar to
They hate to
Kobe
say I'm
Bryant death,
lying.
though. It when you
Hey, cuz he talking about your man's Kobe Bryant, man. Log in.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
it's the same as Kobe death. You know what I'm saying? When Kobe pilot kept flying in circles, but he couldn't see because of the fog. So what happened was when he couldn't see because of the fog, he ended up hitting a cliff, and that's how Kobe plane crashed. The same thing with this right here. You know what I'm saying? Dude got off track and then end up hitting that type of situation. And when you seen him veer off Brevin at the end, that was probably when the lights went out at that point. And
Mm.
he was trying to catch control, and that's probably why he got back in line, but he ended up going too fast and just ended up hitting the fucking bridge.
Oh wow, they actually were able to rescue 2 out of the 6 construction workers, including one who is currently hospitalized for very serious condition.
I hope he pulled through then. He in ICU. I hope he pulled through.
Let's see what CNN thinks.
But yeah, like that happened, bro. Like more times than what y'all think, man.
Oh no, I look. I learned something new tonight for sure. I appreciate you coming in, knocking, expressing that for us.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna let y'all boy have it. I gotta go clock back in tomorrow, man. But yeah, bro, like these ships are very dangerous because it has no traction on stopping because it's on the water. And then you moving side to side the whole way to your checkpoint. So
True.
I just you know what I'm saying it's very dangerous. Even though we can get there faster and transport stuff faster, it's very dangerous. And,
Oh, you know what they saying that the captain was from Ukraine? What is this?
the captain from Ukraine.
Yeah, it says the master of the ship.
I mean, he might be. I mean, it's a ship that was originated in Singapore. I looked up the IMO number in the database this
I
morning.
feel like whoa.
Huh?
Can you say that?
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell you the IMO number, but I can tell you that I looked up the IMO number.
Got you, 10-4.
Yeah,
So hey,
I mean,
just wanted to make sure.
but not only that, Brevin. I mean, that shit public records, bro. Like you can go
Oh,
look
I
at
did
it.
look. I didn't know that. I did
Yeah,
look.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know
Like now the government vessels, like your Coast Guards and Navy vessels, those are not public records.
that. Of
But
course, of
but
course.
you know what I'm saying? A fucking cargo ship, tugboat, fishing boat, yeah, all this shit. That shit public records, bro. You can go see that.
You know what's
Hey,
crazy?
hey,
That
knock.
man, hey, the master on that boat made 10K a year, and he's from
Hey,
Ukraine.
knock.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's what they're saying. Yeah, it says
Yeah,
citizenship and nationality Ukraine. U.S. visa expires. Is that like 14? Oh, yeah,
The
November.
captain visa about to expire.
No,
Hey,
it
man, get the
expires
fuck
in
out of here.
2026.
I'm about to say, get the fuck out of here, cuz. This nigga better get shipped out the country, nigga.
But the visa for the oiler or mortarman expires this year in September the 25th.
I don't
Bruh, it's
know,
gonna
man.
take them 3 years to rebuild their boat.
I
They
mean,
need to
bump that
investigate this.
boat at this point.
They need to investigate, cuz.
Now they definitely gonna investigate it first. It's gonna take them about probably about 6 months to a year to investigate it.
Well, that's what they said. 7 months right now, minimum.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean it's gonna take about 6 months to a year. So, I mean, man, hey, I mean it just is what it is, bro. I mean that stuff happens more than not. So,
Nah,
but
let them folk
it
know what
wasn't
you
one
do,
of my
man.
company. It wasn't one of my company ships, so we good.
I about to say let them folk know what you do, man. The folk don't know what you do, and you came in and dropped some game on this real quick.
if it's public
Yeah.
information,
So, if y'all don't know, man, outside of TrapSet, a lot of people probably don't think we smart as hell, but nah, bro, we smart. You know what I'm saying? But what I do day in and day out is review blueprints and the physical hardware of ships with the Coast Guard and Navy. Sometimes I may do like tugboats, regular jet skis, whatever yachts. We do all this shit. I'm not gonna tell y'all who I work for, but yeah, we survey boats and shit and make sure they in the right specs before they actually leave the shipyard. Yeah. So, hey, bro, but nah, the job fun, man. I'm gonna tell y'all today too, man. I went inside these, bro. I went
hey, bro,
inside.
hey, I was gonna say, if you to talk in full depth, we'll talk about it off mic.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause I was gonna say, I can tell like you excited, you want to say it. It's like, dang, you like, I can't say that.
yeah. I mean, but I just went into like the
Mhm.
like in one of those little manholes, bro. Like when I tell you claustrophobic is a thing, bro. Boy, yeah, yeah. It's like trying to fit your whole body through a hula hoop, but you got to do it 20 times because that's your only way out of the bottom of the boat. And it's dark as hell. It's oily. It's watery.
I
So
know
yeah,
my cousin be telling me about that. They work on boats, so
yeah. Like it's
being on a boat ain't for the weak. For
nah. It really ain't, bro. It really ain't. Nah, it really ain't. But you know what I'm saying. But hey, it's you get the fruits of your labor though.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Another report came out says, Kobe, this is where you clock in. An unclassified cybersecurity and infrastructure security agency report said the container ship Dolly lost propulsion as it was leaving port and warned Maryland officials of possible collision. The crew notified officials that they had lost control. The vessel notified MDOT, which is Maryland's Department of Transportation, that they had lost control of the vessel and a collision with the bridge was possible. The report said the vessel struck the bridge, causing a complete collapse.
That
So,
mean that boat was already having problems though.
well, yeah, I was gonna say that sounds.
Yeah, that boat was already having problems, and that makes me wonder: did they take it on a sea trial? So what a sea trial is, you test every boat after its maintenance that is needed to be worked on to make sure everything is within specs. And I'm actually going on one this Thursday um for a sea trial. But yeah, sea trials are when you done maintaining the boat, you actually go out and see is it okay enough to actually keep running this the way it's supposed to. And with that being said, I don't think they did that because for them to contact them and tell them that immediately, I don't think that happened.
So basically, steps were skipped.
Yeah, I can honestly say that. And sometimes that do happen when it shouldn't happen. It happens when it shouldn't happen because at the end of the day, you have people like me at the shipyard that can tell you, no, this boat is not going out. I don't give a damn. Y'all need to fix it. But in that case, I guess with the company that they're dealing with, it don't look like they told them, hey, no, don't worry about it. It looked like they told them, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you can't tell. That's why, like, when you was like, yeah, when you working in these industries, in my position, sometimes we have to make tough calls to be like, okay, do I think it's ready? If I do truly believe that, I still, in my opinion, I still give another set of eyes to confirm what I'm seeing. But in some cases, at 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't have that type of manpower, so you just like, yeah, go ahead. I don't forget. I mean, I don't care about it. But then again, bro, you got to realize too, people like me that's in my position, yeah, we could tell you no all day long. And some people, some individuals are different because some individuals will allow that boat to go out because the ship owner is on their ass about getting it out because they see how much money that they're losing. So they get intimidated and feel like, okay, damn, I'm fucking up this man money. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. That's why you can't do shit like that. In them type of position, you gotta have somebody that's gonna say no, and you don't give a damn. And if they still give you pushback, you go get your supervisor. But some people don't have that type of authority to say no. And when people getting on their ass, they just be like, "Yeah, go ahead."
No, that makes sense.
So, and
That's
that's probably,
just like with anything.
I guarantee you, that's what happened right here.
No, that makes sense because that's just like with anywhere with revisions and stuff. It's always some loopholes to it that people gonna try and work their way around to stay on schedule, get ahead of schedule.
Yeah,
So I feel you on that. But I appreciate you not. Go ahead, get
yeah,
your
man.
gear
I'm
ready,
gonna get me
man.
some fees, man.
I'm not too far behind you because the last topic we're gonna talk about is this Future and Drake.
Yeah,
Because oh, what's up? Because talk to me.
I don't think he had
I
nothing to
just said
say.
I know that man just raised his hand. Oh, his hand.
Oh, we not gonna do the episode. I really won't raise my hand for that. I was scratching my head, but are we gonna do the
Oh, wait,
episode
what
now?
you? Hey, we doing whatever. We can do the episode today. We can do it. Well, remember we had that conversation about Thursday. We can do it that next week. So really, we can do the episode Thursday. If you want to do that.
Maybe no different. I don't know what's going on with Future and Drake. That's why I said shit.
Man, y'all
Don't
had
make me no
y'all
different.
time, man. I'm finna go and get up out of here, though. I need to be in the bed, man.
All right,
All right, bro. Hey, Kobe,
Uh,
brother, what's up, bro?
right. Kobe.
What's up?
That
what's
man been
up?
quiet on here,
What's
bro. All
up?
right, man. I'm gonna hit y'all.
That boy got a
All
deeper
right.
voice than everybody.
So Jay, hey, what do you think? Educate your brother. Your brother don't know what's going on with Future and Drake. So what's going on? Let's talk about it.
Um, Future got a little too big for his britches. Thinks he can, have a successful career without Drake. Um, Drake gonna clap back. J. Cole gonna clap back. K. Dot is not tough.
Yes.
Um, I mean, if we really want to talk about the goats, we got to put Drake number one, Cole number two, K. Dot's like number 25. Realistically, I think, we got some more talented artists than him. Um, we need to get Kanye back in the studio, really rapping lyrically. Childish Gambino, we need to get him back in the stew. Um, I don't know, bro. I even think Miles versus Kendrick Lamar. I think Miles wins that.
We
No,
gotta
no
put
cap.
this
That's
up.
just
That's
my
how we
opinion.
got to put
But
this up as soon as we get out. We got this is promo because all that right there
okay,
was
hold on, hold on,
great.
hold on, hold on. Okay. So we got the engagement out the way. We got people tuned in now. But no, seriously, seriously though. Um, I don't know. Future and Metro Boomin released an album. I'll be honest, I didn't listen to it all the way. I heard a few songs though.
Okay.
It was good, but Kendrick Lamar hopped on a song. He kind of dissed Cole and Drake. Basically said, "Y'all said there's a top three, but I'm not respecting that. It's really just top me." I think that's literally what he said. Like he thinks he's just by himself on an island. Um, then obviously because since I think Metro Boomin and Drake have a little bit of beef from a few years ago, and then since Future had an album with them, it's kind of like he got fed into the beef. Future took some shots at him or at Drake in a song over some girl they were messing with. Um, so yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. It's like a lot of undercover stuff that even Drake with his wordplay said in what album was it? Her Loss, or it could have been the one that just
What's
dropped.
her loss?
Her Loss. He said in a song like, eventually, like in a few years or let it few months pass and the lyrics that I'm saying, it'll start to make sense or like the truth will start revealing itself. And obviously we didn't know at the time what he was talking about, but a lot of people are saying Future knew what he was talking about, which led to this album coming out, Future dissing him. So I don't know. It's a lot of undercover beef, and then Cole kind of brought it to the limelight when he was like, "There is no Cole, Drake, and Kendrick top three. It's just the Kendrick big one." So
I think yeah. And I was gonna say, well, everybody says in rap like Drake, how he disses you. He only disses you in a way that you know he talking about you. Like he ain't gotta really like publicly say it to like get the engagement, but you will know, like based on when he start talking about the event associated with your name, you like, oh, he talking about me. Oh, that's cool.
And then it's like it sucks because you can't really respond because it's like everybody just listens to the music, like this is good music, and then you come out and respond. It's like, what did Drake say to you? Like, why do you have beef? Then you go back and listen. It's like, oh, it makes sense now.
But Future, but see, this is the thing though. People be having, people be forgetting. Look, Future really needs to be in this top five conversation. If we're gonna keep it a bean, top five to top six conversation.
No,
Because
Top five of
I
what?
agree.
as far as like rappers out right now, top five, top seven, yes, easy.
He's had a crazy run
Like
too.
active people right now, top five, top seven. Like if we just talking about artists, like with all accolades, lyricism, the whole shebang, he's a top five, top seven dude, easy.
We crazy.
Because we could
Future,
go through.
Future bumping though. Future bumping
I
though.
was gonna
I
say
ain't.
we could go through his catalog, food, and just think about it. Because we've been bumping him since we was he was out when we was like 9, 8, 7 for real, but we was bumping him
But
like
you
that
got
when
to
we was like
think though, at
Future
the
been
same
young.
time, he was bumping, but he really became like big when he did that collab album with Drake or had all those songs with Drake.
no, mm-mm. He
In
already
my
had
opinion,
DS2. He already had DS2, Dirty Sprite 2. He already had that. He
Nobody
already
give a
had
fuck.
that when that happened. So that was just amplifying to what he already did. Because that's the thing when people be talking about the Drake cosign, Future would have been Future without like this. That's the crazy part about it. Future was gonna be Future without that album. People fail to realize that because when we talk about music, nobody ever mentions that album with Future and what it did for his career. They always talk about DS2 and everything else that came after that. They don't really care about their album. So I feel like Future would have been Future regardless, in my opinion.
man. But
Because
see,
did you see the lyrics to the well, did you hear the song with Kendrick on it? Cause
Nah, dang, bro. We ain't never figured out how to play that whole one here.
well, look, I'm
This
just
is my
sharing.
language. I need to do better. TrapSet. We never figured out how to play the song, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hot garbage. But
Speed it up. Let me look at the lyrics, man. Let me see what you talking
no,
about.
I'm finna share it. I'm showing you right now. Showing you right now. You see these N words talking out they necks. Don't pull no coughing out your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat.
Let me.
Hey, let's get it. Well, I ain't gonna lie. When you read it, it sounds ugly. But when you play this, cause he's performative in the word, like how he like performed his verse, like you just gotta hear it. But like, yeah, when he said it's a lot of goofies with a check, I mean, I hold them sentiments symbolic, and my temperament bipolar. I choose violence. Let's get up. It's time for him to prove he's a problem. He said niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 while they tell him. So Cuzzo,
What's
click.
40 water? What the fuck? No.
I'm finna say, no, I got you. I got you. Clicking up. He's talking about J. Cole and Drake with first person shooter, like the music they've been putting out. 40 Water. So 40 is Drake's producer, longtime friend. Um, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no. It's a double entendre. So 40 is a reference to Drake's one of his like producers that he's been with since he came out. His name's like Noah 40 Sheep. But also it's
Mhm.
a double entendre because it's a song called The Clip by E40 that came out back in like 2018 called 40 Water. So it's a double entendre, but in the song that of the 40 Water, it talks about the same similar things about people like clicking up and not being themselves. So it's a double entendre. Good wordplay. Good wordplay. Just know that. Yeah, this part right here, first person shooter. Everybody knows that's Drake and J Cole, and he said he came with 3 switches. I crash out like this Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's upslot. Yeah.
Who's saying this? Kendrick Lamar?
Yeah, this is Kendrick Lamar. Oh, people be forgetting Kendrick
when
Lamar.
it's on the beat, it sounds 10 times better.
I've been saying when it's on the beat, I'm doing terrible with this narration. If you walk around with the stick, it ain't Andre 3K. I think I got dropped the location. I still got PTSD. MF the big three. Nigga is big me. Nigga boom. What I'm really like that, and your best work is a light pack. Nigga Prince outlived Mike Jack. And that a for all your dogs getting
because
buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gonna see Pet Cemetery.
oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
all your
Yeah.
dogs.
For all the yeah. I said, oh, I ain't gonna lie, how he ended that joint on the bed. I said, oh, all right. Now if you don't know, now you know. If you
That's
did,
a K with all these nines. He gonna see Pet Cemetery. That's a bar.
come on,
That's a
cause
bar.
I ain't gonna lie, that's more.
Well,
Cause
no, I
you,
wasn't saying no shots at you. I'm just saying, like,
I know,
reading
no, no,
through
no, no.
until
I'm
you
just
got
saying.
to the bottom, it was like, what is Kendrick really saying? But with the beat, he delivered it better than
That's
how
hey.
he
A lot of
probably
people
wrote it
said that
down.
too. That read it. It was like, what the world, Kendrick? Like they knew he was talking about Drake, but it's like, what? But the way he performed, like I said, the performative aspect adds a lot better to the disc for sure.
Man, cause Kendrick or nobody, cause I'm not listening to Kendrick talk about nobody. He just trying to be relevant again. He probably got an album he about to drop. You feel
This
me?
is
And
Like
see,
crazy.
that's what a lot of people are
I feel like
saying.
Bro.
this shit is very
Everybody,
unnecessary.
bro, y'all gonna stop disrespecting Kendrick, bro. Like, I don't care if he put
And
the lack of work out. Like, this thing though, too. The only reason people y'all had this sentiment with Kendrick is because Drake put so much music out, and J. Cole has
I'm,
put enough singles out for y'all to forget. He was literally in the same position 2 years ago.
bro, okay,
No,
well
see,
it's
that's my
cool.
thing.
What I'm saying,
I was
what I'm
joking.
This
saying is,
revisionist history is nasty.
I was joking earlier.
what I'm saying is this nigga ain't relevant today. Is what I'm saying.
No, I know you was
He ain't
joking,
been
Jay.
relevant
Hey,
since
you look,
2020.
you
I'm
know
not
that.
even a big Drake fan. Like I ain't all Drake, all J. Cole, all Future. Like I really don't even listen to them niggas like that. But what I'm saying is right now though, I haven't heard from Kendrick Lamar since 2020. And
Mr. Morales. Wait, hold on. You ain't see. You didn't go listen to Mr. Morales and the Steppers.
who?
Mr.
But
Morales
see,
and the Steppers.
that's the thing, though. I feel like with me,
Maybe I need to listen to.
I think it has to be a big three, and I would put Drake one just because it's like he is consistent, like he's always dropping. To me, he really hasn't had that many missed albums. You might have a few songs you don't go back and listen to, but the album as a whole, he's been true when he says, he'll release it, people will hate on it, and then come back and say it's a classic. Like I think his or my fault, her loss had that effect. For all the dogs might have that effect. I know Certified Lover Boy for sure had that effect. Like I go back to it, and I think it low key is a classic. And then I'd put Cole second just because it's like, hey, he's the same way as Kendrick, but Kendrick takes like 5, 6 year breaks, comes back, disappears. Might do another single or two with Baby Keem, dips out. At least Cole, he's like 2, 3 years maybe, and then he doesn't have any skippable albums or
But
albums you have to skip through. But neither does Kendrick. Kendrick does not have any
yeah,
albums you skip through. And then
I feel say beat your
I
mic
don't
real
know,
quick. And go listen to that verse for me. Just go listen to that verse. Just hear the performance aspect.
but I will say Kendrick might beat out J. Cole a little bit just because the nostalgia around that soundtrack he did for the Black Panther movie. Like every time I hear that soundtrack, it's like I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of nostalgia. So I guess he would beat Cole out a little bit for that, but I still put Cole above him just slightly though. Slightly though.
But honestly though, for me, and I'll say this, I think so. Drake is Drake. People put Drake and forget he's in a position where music industry needs him so much because people like J. Cole and Kendrick take breaks too often. And so he's a necessity, or else the music industry as a whole will hurt with him not putting out active music. And with that, it's kind of like a do we still have this conversation of him being number one if his counterpart and peers put out a lot of consistent good music? because I think the conversation obviously changes to him being number one to who's really the big three because Big Sean has the same ability to go bar for bar and compete with these people, but when it was time to do it, he didn't do it.
Yeah, see, that's what
And
I hate. Cause Big Sean is like severely underrated in my opinion. Like he's
same thing with
actually
Wale.
nice.
Same thing with Wale. Wale chose that lane, but people be forgetting Wale can rap too. So it's like you have those two people right there. In Future, he comes from an underground dungeon of certified rappers. So people be forgetting too. Future really be having some bars, and
Hey,
he.
that hoe definitely ride though, no cap.
I know, I know.
It's on the beat ride too. Like I don't, yeah, whole ride.
So, but people be forgetting though. Future comes from underground dungeon of rappers too. Like he grew up on this. Like he be sliding bars in his music because we be vibing so much and the production be so far. But he be having some bars too. So people be really like having revisionist history when it comes to certain artists. I just be like, bro, Kendrick Lamar.
I think
To me, if you want to like really go there, it would be Kendrick, J. Cole, Drake is my three.
the thing about this argument is, I feel like Kendrick is the better lyricist, but Drake puts out more music
Or
for
volume.
everyone ears. Like he doesn't really have a certain different demographic. Like
That's true. He does
but
have
that's not even
range.
the point. I just feel like he doesn't. I feel like Kendrick is just a better lyricist all around.
Kendrick's like
And
it's like the perfect example of like new age old head type. Like Kendrick,
like
he only like Kobe said, he's more of a lyricist, so it's like only a certain demographics that you're gonna sit down, listen to the beat, and like listen to what he's saying. With Drake, it's like you can listen or you can just toss it on in the background and be like, "Oh, this sounds good." And then it's like he makes music really for every genre, a little. Well, actually not every genre, but like every
Demographic.
group in the every demographic within the genre, like the
But
house party
when
music, the rap,
he
hip
dropped
hop,
his
like
album, he not looking for y'all to like all the
But
songs on
but
the hoe.
I'll say this though.
exactly.
I think but see, this is why I say it's revisionist history in a sense. Like when Kendrick puts the reason he takes so long when he puts out stuff, he's not just making out because he that's the thing. He's not trying to go for the numbers because Drake does this because he wants to be recognized as the MJ of his time of the rap. Like it, that's why Kendrick Lamar in that verse, cause he
Said
said
Prince
Prince
outlived Mike
outlived Mike
Jackson.
Jack. It's a solidification to you could put out all this music, and in reality, if you really think about it, and that's why I said Jay, it's funny because you said all those albums, and it kind of speaks a little bit to the age gap between us and you. Because for us, nothing was the
Mm.
same. Take care. Because I was there. Hey, take care. I was in middle school, but hey, that was a vibe. Nothing was the same. Take care. If you're reading this, it's too late.
Oh no 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 no. We can go back too.
And like to
No,
me,
I was
those
just
are
saying
the
recently.
classics.
Nothing
But
was the
all the ones
same.
you just
If
named
you're
are
reading
kind of
this, it's
like
too late.
to me. Those albums are and like albums are really just like. I guess I didn't listen to him like that because at that point, after if nothing was the same, I stopped really listening to Drake for real because of all how he was doing with his own music stuff, and I was just like, yeah, I ain't getting into this
Nah, it's like even those I
because a
still
lot
go
of
back
my
and listen
friends,
to.
I was gonna say
Like
I
nothing
may
was
have
the
listened to
same.
it.
If you're reading this, it's too late. Views is a classic of
A
at
lot of
least
people say
this
that.
decade. Views is
I,
up there.
I would say this. A lot of people would have to because is that views got started from the bottom on there, right?
I think so.
I
I
want
know
to
it
say
had that. I know that the
They got
song with
pound cake on
Rihanna.
that bit. Cake.
no, no Pound Cake was on another one's
No,
the
that
same.
was nothing was the same.
Tuscan leather all that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's like to me that was his peak, and it could be the nostalgia effect, and it could be because he was like really breaking like ground with those. But like now, but everything after that, I guess you could say views is just him chasing the numbers game. So it's kind of when you do stuff like that, your music content takes a dent in a way because you're trying to appease to a wider demographic rather than the core fan base that got you there. And that's why for me, I would have to listen to it to have opinion to say this is a classic and this isn't. But he has a solid
I
four for
mean,
sure.
I think you know what puts Drake over the top as one of the greatest artists all the time. because he's very multifaceted, and I say that because he started out goddamn was the goddamn TV show for kids on Nickelodeon and shit. Like he was really actress turned singer songwriter rapper. Like feel me? So I think that's kind of if you talking about artists or you just talking about all around artists, like he just touched so many. Future and them ain't fucking with him when it comes to shit like that. I
Um,
mean, we just talking about straight music. I mean, I mean, let's be real, bro. Drake really grew up with these damn kids for real. Like, feel me? He got a different
well, but
crowd. He got a different fan base, and he didn't touch different areas beyond music.
hold on, because I don't know if it was. One second.
You know, something from around I'm gonna have to rap on that, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I might write to that.
Um, well, hold on, because let me find out something real quick. Come on, look it up.
Greatest comeback of all times. Titty boy, no cap.
Oh, thank I be forgetting. Thank me later. Hey, hold on. Okay, and now, cause and I will say this.
Two.
I
Huh?
will say this. He was on Degrassi from '01 to '08, and he started his music career in '06. So
He was on the grass for how long?
I think it says '01. Well, yeah, his role is Jimmy Brooks in Degrassi
Okay.
from '01 to '08. So
So
granted,
yeah,
yeah.
7 years stint.
So I get that, but then again, but still, Future was born only him and Future only separated by 2 years. So I guess you could say that notoriety aspect, yeah, matters, but at the same time though, Kendrick Lamar, and that was my main point before we got the sidetrack.
Who's
Kendrick Lamar puts out art pieces. He's not looking for the numbers. So in significance, when he says Prince outlived Mike Jack, as long as his quality is maintained and what he puts out, he's always aiming to put at something at a classic value every time he touches the
but
studio, as
but
far
the
as a final
thing
product.
my
Whereas
my
Drake,
thing
this
is
isn't.
my thing is his I want to know what demographics he touching, man, because I feel like his shit is like yeah, it's quality to some people, certain ears and listeners. Like feel me, like
I
you
think
can't really compare. You can't really compare. Yes, he has quality work, but quality work to who? Like
it's the
what
same thing as Cole though. Like his his target audience, it seems like it's just who's really rocking with me. Cause like Brevin said, he's not chasing like the views and stuff. It's just I think those are the people that really tune in. It's like I like Kendrick, he's in my top three. I'm gonna be there when he drops. Same thing with Cole. Like
Yeah,
I like Cole, I'm gonna
he
be
has
there when
that
he drops.
cult fan base, and that's why I say because it's like when you say demographic reach, that's a numbers type question because at the end of the day, it's like who's your core fan base and who's really showing up to support you. Like if we look at a numbers perspective, I'm sure Cole and Kendrick numbers obviously ain't close to Drake's, but it's a pretty consistent across the board, if not getting better with time because of people know what to expect from them too. And to me that's more of that to me speaks a lot to why they're in the top three, and that's why I say the whole
I
conversation after that is like where does Wale fall, Big Sean, Future, like that's what I'm saying, like they're in he's Future is closer than a lot of people try to say.
yeah. So I got Drake and Future up there. I don't know. I wouldn't put Kendrick in my top three. Kendrick is a
And you could thank me
I
that
mean he's a great like I said, he's a great lyricist, but in my top five, I wouldn't even put him in my top five. Like all time? No, hell no. But this neither here nor there.
And see, all time is different.
Neither here nor there.
I mean, even all time, I wouldn't put Drake at one.
I won't put Drake on hell no. He's a great artist, but no.
you know this very
But his
that's a
preference too.
very interesting perspective, not gonna lie.
What
You said y'all both wouldn't put Drake at number one.
all time? No,
Under my list. I think he is universal, but in my list, no. I think that nigga gonna go up there with goddamn. That nigga, how old Drake?
Like 37, 38,
Yeah, he got
almost
a
40. I
long way
think.
to go. For
Let me look it up. Yeah, he's 37.
That's what I
yeah,
said. 37 and Future is 40. But
yeah.
this is so crazy. Them folks that be
Future
in their
is 40.
40s. Yes, bro, y'all, bro. Rap really be Asian, like really be showing folks, and especially people be forgetting too. Future don't do drugs or alcohol. Well,
Black do not crack, bro. I swear, I thought he was like 30 something. I thought he was the same age as Drake.
exactly. You might as well kind of say
Dang.
it, they're only separated by like 2.5, like 2 to 3 years. So they're basically they're in the same age range. And it's like, bro, you would think like the music. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Future be putting out this type of music. You like, in retrospect, like we're gonna be like, could we kind of old putting this out, but at the time of my life, or just the vibing, that's something you should be able to do as if you are older because you understand what the people want.
And see, we're kind of screwed too now because you got to think once Drake stops, Cole drops this last album, Kendrick probably stops, Future probably stops. Like, what are we gonna really have to listen to?
Lil RT, DDG. Niggas better start listening to church music again, boy. Get back to what your grandmama taught
Bring gospel back. Bring gospel back. 2024.
you. Get back to what your grandmama taught you, man. I don't know what I'm listening to for real.
That's what I was gonna say. What is
No, I guess. Well, I guess YoungBoy might drop to. He's like
Well, I don't even listen to him.
60.
Young boy that bumping. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying in general. He
no?
got some songs in my. But I'm just saying in general, like he just has songs. It seems like he's dropping a new album every week, or at least every month. So he probably has music in the vault. He could just keep dropping until he gets old. Will you actually tune and listen to it?
Oh,
No,
shout!
Die Hard
Hey,
YoungBoy
Somebody need to
might
put
as
a,
well.
a playlist together. They favorite young boy songs for me to listen to.
hey! I just
I
want to
don't
say
think I
this
listen to
though.
them.
Shout out to our boy, the fam, J.K. Matt, collabing with NBA
Why
YoungBoy.
not?
Why? You feel me? Dropping that
Yeah.
during Ramadan. I know that's a significant term in the Muslim community. Um, hopefully I said that correctly. But yeah, that's something that's significant to them in this time of Ramadan, in the time of Ramadan for them. So shout out to J.K. Mack getting that done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, he bumped that whole.
That man went up to Greater Digger Mountain. Yeah.
Young
And
boy got the singing on
made
that
it.
hoe. It made me turn it off, but I ain't know. But it was bumping.
Hey, well, with what NBA music put out, I figured what type of vibe I was gonna get, and I was like, yeah, that's the JK. We like that's the J.
Yeah, I had listened to it because I had to grow on me, bro. Like I said, young boy kind of threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. But JK wrote the whole song.
Per usual, per usual. Um, but
We
yeah,
need to get him back on the podcast, man.
hey, clip it up, clip it up. Let's say JK. Dang, yeah. Next time he in the city, I'm gonna get him on. We'll get him on the live stream. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Um, but yeah. So, have any more topics for tonight? Because I think that's kind of the most important things going on right now. Oh, Big Sean dropped a single last Friday, and I feel so bad nobody's talking about it because
Yeah,
of the
because
whole
Kendrick
Drake.
decided to drop. And apparently that's been like a running joke. Like every time Big Sean tried to drop, it's like Kendrick dropped two and over Sean.
Like,
But
bro,
I
this,
listened to it. It wasn't that bad of a song. I actually liked it.
I'm not saying I haven't listened to it, but I just be feeling bad. Like, God, he can't catch a break if he wanted to.
And see, he's another one like that. Really, he's just like Kendrick and Cole in the aspect that like You just have to be tuned in with Big Sean and be there when he drops. Like he's not like a Drake where it's Big Sean drop, let's all tune in. It's just like I rock with Big Sean, he dropped, let's listen to it. So I see what you're saying. Reaching numbers game.
Well, I wouldn't say early on. It's just the latter half because yeah, the latter half. Yeah, yeah. Because it's just like after a certain point, you put out this amount of music that's quality, and you know, like once I stop after this album, I can go BS as much as I want to and do what I want to do. And then once you start to see, it's like, oh, when I was just putting out quality music and the music I know the people really wanted, I already was getting them numbers. But now I'm in turn to renegotiate with all these labels, these distributions, or whatever, whatever. Oh, hey, at this point, sure, I might as well run it up. And hey, I'm the MJ of rap. I'm the new Jay Z. So I'm with it. I'm all for it. But but yeah, cause you have anything else? Jay, anything else? Might be important. Significant news, unimportant.
Man, nah, man, y'all go tune in to the new episode of Trap Shit podcast. We
We
just
will be reacting to on Thursday.
no cap, no cap. We got butter, not butter on that joint. Talking good game, giving good content, man. Great episode. Y'all tuned in, man. Run it up. Like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube page, TrapSet Network. Turn our Instagram up. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, we be live on YouTube, Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday. Try to be around 8 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern, but obviously subject to change just based on personal stuff. And we'll do better about trying to get that information out ahead of time on the days that we do stream. But yeah, we got some new things coming to the stream. Always good to have Kobe brother back, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Always good. But next week, starting next week, waiting on the response, we're gonna have another guest next week on Thursday. And just stay into the roots of what Trap Set mean and what we do. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe, comment, like, share. And when we start dropping these clips, y'all let us know what y'all want us to talk about. So we can have more topics because there's definitely going to be some more stuff coming down the pipeline. But without no further ado, we will see y'all on Thursday. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe.